What's up, everybody? Feedback here.
And I'm Chilliam. Oh, hang on a sec. And we're Battle Bros.
Hey guys, DICE released some of the details of the Bespin DLC coming in June, and it was a little vague, but they included the names of some of the star cards and some other things that's going to be included in the update. However, some of the actual specifics ended up getting leaked just a little while later. So there's going to be 2 star cards and 1 trait. The star cards are going to be Back to Bomb and Ion Neutralizer, and the trait is the Berserker trait.
So let's start with the Berserker trait then. So it is extra damage when hurt, and once you've hit level 3 you also get some damage resistance. The Hutt contract to get this is hit level 3 on any trait 5 times, so that's a nice and easy one to start off with.
Yeah, so one thing I want to mention too is that these specifics were leaked, right? So it's not 100% this is going to be exactly what they do. They could change some stuff before they actually release it. But this trait specifically, I think, seems like, I don't know, I feel like it's going to be kind of a game changer for the game, especially because you know the T21B is a 3-shot kill, body shots obviously, and 2-shot headshot. But if someone has a Berserker on, who knows how much difference it's going to make. And I don't know, we'll see. It's going to add a little bit of, I feel like, randomness to it, which might not be a good thing, but I don't know, we'll see.
And there's also, I feel that it's going to get abused straight away, because I know for a fact if I was using this, what I'd do is I'd put explosive shot on, nick myself with a little bit of damage of explosive shot, and then you've also got the explosive shot and the extra damage stacking.
Right. Yeah, that's just kind of definitely the first thing that came to our minds when we heard about this extra damage when hurt part. I do think it's going to have a lot more use in close quarters than in distance things, but I don't know, both it'll still be pretty good. Alright, anyways, let's move on to the Back to Bomb. Now this one is a grenade that gives a health boost, and that's really all it says, is gives a health boost. But anyways, the Hutt contract to get it is get 5,000 objective score. Probably get that in one game if you try really hard. To get it upgraded is heal 50 teammates and use 20 personal shields. So again, that's pretty simple. This one I think sounds interesting. So because it says gives a health boost, I don't know if it means start health regeneration, or does it mean it's going to give you extra health? It's a little vague there, but it'd be interesting if it gave you just a little bit of extra health. Kind of the longer you stay in it, the more you get up into a certain point.
And we can see this one being used obviously with the objective-based games, so uplinks, supremacy, that sort of thing, and you just lob it in, and hopefully it will stack with the adrenaline stim as well, so you can get extra health and health regenerate faster, so it'll give you a chance to reload.
So imagine in an extraction, toss a Back to Bomb right on the point that you need to get it started, and then run up there and start holding X or whatever, and hopefully it's enough to give you that just little bit extra time on the objective to activate it.
So moving on to another star card, the Ion Neutralizer. So this temporarily disables vehicles and turrets. The Hunt contract to get this one is destroy 25 enemy vehicles and get 5 kills with Ion Torpedo. And for the upgraded version, you need to disrupt 20 enemy vehicles, destroy 5 vehicles and Walker, and use 20 Ion shots. That's when you press Y for your primary blaster to make it Ion. And this one sounds fun, actually, because I get annoyed when people just keep strafing, and what I'm hoping is that you can just shoot someone whilst they're strafing with it, and it will make them crash. But if it's anything like the new weapon we got in the last DLC, it's going to be very hard to fire. So actually hitting someone that's strafing could cause a problem.
The Ion Disruptor, I think it's called. I've only one time hit a flying vehicle with that. It is a one-shot kill to flying vehicles, just FYI, but it is difficult to hit. The guy was coming straight at me though, so it was a pretty easy shot. But yeah, I don't know if it'll work like that. And then plus you won't get the kill because this game doesn't give you the kill unless you are legit the one to last shot this person, and technically the ground's going to be killing them, so. But it'll still be funny I think, to hit them with it and then have them have no choice but to crash into the ground.
So what they also promised with this update is more offline content. Now, I'm really hoping that it's an instant play offline multiplayer thing. So we can just jump straight into the action. You can mess about with the heroes you've always wanted to play with and never get a chance, or you're on, say, an end, or you get spawn killed instantly. That just sucks. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's more than likely going to be another survival map, but we'll just see how that one plays out.
Yeah, so hopefully they bring bots in. It's the one thing that I feel like a lot of people really want, so that you can kind of you don't have to play online if you don't want to, but still be able to play these big game types. So they've also promised a new in-game event on May the 4th, and the joke there is May the 4th be with you, by the way. I don't really know what that is going to be, because it's, they've already pretty much said that it's not going to be another community event, but what does that leave, really? Like, trying out a new game type, or I don't know. I just really am kind of stumped on what this could be. Something
that we've all been looking forward to, and also I'm quite pleased that we're going to get 2 new heroes with each DLC coming out, because I was worried that we get these 2, then that'll be it. But they did change and say there's going to be 2 with each, so we've got 8 in total for the DLCs. So the first one is Lando Calrissian. So weapon, he's going to have a pistol, that's guaranteed. He's seen, as you see in the picture here, with a D817, but he's also seen in other pictures with loads of different types of weapon. But maybe the SE14C or the DL18, because that DL18 kind of looks a bit like it could be Bespin weapon, just by the design of it. I don't know what he's going to have. I'm thinking maybe he'll have rapid fire like Han, and then maybe something to do with his watch, because in the films he presses his watch and the guy with the weird thing on his head sort of wakes up. Maybe something like that.
Right, yeah, and maybe he'll get, I don't know, I feel like they have to introduce another type of hero that's going to have honor guards, at some point they're going to. There's no way they're going to have just one set that has that kind of thing. So it would be kind of interesting if that were the case for him, which it kind of makes sense that it could be. But then again, the next hero that we're going to get, Dengar, he's the one that, I kind of am a pretty big Star Wars buff, but I had to Google him.
Yeah, me too.
At first I thought he was the, what is it called? The Bosk guy?
Yeah, the reptile guy.
Dinosaur looking dude? Yeah. But yeah, no, he's the dude. I mean, we'll show you a picture here. He's the guy with the turban and stuff. So we're reading a little bit of I guess it's not canon anymore, but some of his little backstory just on Wikipedia and stuff, or Wikipedia. And apparently he's good at hand-to-hand combat. He likes smoke, and there's a couple of mentions of him using mini grenades. So, and also his primary weapon, the weapon that he's always holding, is the DLT-19. So I don't think they have any wiggle room with that weapon. But what I'm thinking, definitely a type of smoke grenade. Maybe it is just like a lot more smoke, or it does something else. I don't know, because just a smoke grenade would kind of be weak. But the other thing, when talking about mini grenades, kind of reminds me of Barrage. So maybe like an upgraded version of Barrage would be one of his. I don't know. Sounds interesting, though. I like it when they put kind of background characters into stuff like this.
And then finally, new skins for Empire. I'm not really sure about what they can do here.
Yeah, there's Chrome Troopers, and the Flame Troopers also have kind of a distinctive look to them. There's also, I think it was in the last Battlefront game, there was Jump Troopers have their own kind of look as well. There's also the Royal Guard stuff. They have the capes and things, so there's a few different things that they can go with.
As Feedback was saying earlier about Lando Calrissian maybe having honor guards, the pictures show winged guards. So they're a bit same sort of uniform as an Imperial officer, but blue. I'm thinking maybe those could be the honor guards. They've said nothing about it, but it's just speculation.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that we can think of as far as the Bespin update coming out. But hopefully that Berserker trait doesn't, break the game too much. But they did pretty well with this last update, besides the whole your game breaks after every single match thing. But other than that, and a few other little glitches, the actual content I feel like was pretty good. So hopefully they'll do well with this one too. We'll have to see.
Anyways, see you on the Battlefront.